now Botox parties are becoming just about as common as the rest. Dr. Heidi Cook with the spa at West Glen joins us today with some things you need to know before you go to one of these parties.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
This is fascinating because they are becoming really popular. I've actually seen them on some reality shows.
Yep.
What is a Botox party, I guess?
So, I would put it in the group of any party or small group of people getting Botox outside of a clinic, a medical spa, a doctor's office type thing. And I think the important thing to think about or to remember is Botox treatments are medical treatments. So they're done with medical prescription agents. So Botox, even fillers are done sometimes at parties, and those are prescription medications. The other thing is, in medicine, there's something called standard of care, and how that relates to a Botox party is the treatment that you get at a Botox party needs to be the exact same treatment that you would get if you were at the doctor's office or the clinic or the medical spa. So it's a medical treatment, and you have to have standard of care.
So this is perfectly legal to have, but there are some things you need to know before you go or consider.
Yes, yeah, it is legal. I think there are some things as someone going to a Botox party that they should ask and shouldn't be embarrassed to ask these questions. So first one is, who is injecting you? So with that, in the state of Iowa, you can inject if you are a physician, a dentist, a PA or a physician's assistant, a nurse practitioner, or a nurse. So some of those entities do need medical director or medical supervision. So that's important to know too. So who is injecting you? Don't be embarrassed to ask what their training is, how long they've been injecting. If everything's on the up and up, they won't mind telling you all that.
Yeah, that's a really important question.
Yeah.
Of course, what product is being used too?
Yes, absolutely. And so in Botox, this I have not seen as a problem in Iowa, although in, I think, 2015 and again in 2017, the FDA did say that there was counterfeit Botox in the United States. There are ways for us to know. There's sealed, tamper seals on both sides that have holograms on it. The bottom of the box is black. So there are no ways to know that it is genuine. So, but you should know what you're being injected with also. Just like you should know your prescription medications at home, you should know what you're being injected with.
Definitely. Well, a lot of times at parties there's alcohol.
Right.
What about that?
Yeah, so I think that's a big thing, because there's a lot of like Botox and bubbly, and that's how they're touted. Yeah. So this is where standard of care really comes in. When you are getting Botox, it's a medical procedure that does require informed consent. And alcohol doesn't have any part in informed consent. So if you're going to a party, you should not be drinking before you are told about the procedure. You have the chance to ask questions, and the procedure is done, and the informed consent is signed. So that part should not include any alcohol, which I think is the kicker, because people usually go and they start drinking, and then comes the treatments.
You also need to know what happens if there are complications.
Yes, so when you leave, you should know who do you contact if you have any questions, any problems, if it is the person injecting or if it is the doctor who's overseeing, but you should know who you need to contact or who you can contact.
And we're almost out of time, but fillers.
Fillers,
no?
Sometimes people are doing lip injections. For me, fillers at a Botox or a party is a hard no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, great advice. Of course, we can get this all done at the spa.
Yes, and we do groups there too.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
So does a party.
Yeah.
Safe. Okay. Well, Dr. Heidi Cook, thanks so much for joining us. We so appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And of course, you can set up your appointment at the spa at West Glen by calling 515-416-8542 or go online to spawestglen.com. You can find so many helpful beauty tips and tricks by following Dr. Heidi and the spa on social media. Those handles are right there on your screen. One local organization aims to create a mentoring network to make sure children can succeed and thrive, and each year they spotlight one mentor who's made a big impression. Coming up next, we talk with the person named Big of the Year.